Hello, my name is Bunny, and I'm trying to both stream and record at the same time, and encoding is overloaded almost immediately. We just got this ending a little bit ago, and I want to see where we go from here. What is next upon us? My game crashed last time I tried playing, so that was fun. Oh no, it's gonna crash again. Oh, no it's not. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we finally unlocked a new route. My game didn't crash, so this is great. This is great. This is great. I'm not sure how the stream is looking. I've got green bars, but I don't know, that could mean anything because there could still be some major delay and stuff. But we're just gonna go with the flow. Let's meet Alonzo. If my game will let me. If it crashes and burns, well, then it's a lesson learned. I'm so sorry if you heard my dog barking. We're finally at a new chapter. Barb workout. Content warning: homophobia, drugs. Every Thursday afternoon, you've made it your mission to have some daddy-daughter time. Being a deadbeat dad isn't good for the clout. Not being in your daughter's life probably makes her feel the same way you felt when your father stopped giving you any sort of attention. The feeling of having someone in your life who's supposed to take care of you simply not doing so because of their own selfish reasons is not something you wish on anyone, especially your own daughter. Despite everything, you've always wanted a kid or two. Sure, you raised your younger siblings growing up, but it's different with your own kid. You feel like you can do a better job at teaching them right from the wrong than your parents did with yourself and your own siblings. But you wish you waited until you were married and had money. Sure, your music is taking off and you're getting more from music than your $21.50 an hour from Popeyes. It was hard before. Having to balance 2 young children and a full-time job, you made it work. But there were some birthdays and holidays you wish you could have done better. Gotten them another Barbie or action figure, thrown them the children's show theme party you had growing up. You failed in the past, but now you have the future to mend the wounds in your relationship with your daughter. She's almost 5 now, and walks and talks a bit too much, a product of you and your ex Alice. And she looks just like her. You know you shouldn't pick favorites. You saw what it did to you and your siblings and how your father decided to favor your younger brother over yourself and your sisters and your own mother. Damn. You hate your father. Damn. With Rhea, it's different. She was an accident, sure, but she was an accident you didn't end up regretting because of her mother. You loved Alice. No, you still love Alice. When Alice told you she was pregnant, you sat and cried with her for hours. You were only 22. Scared, and you weren't ready to be a father. You had a promising rap career ahead of you, but Alice convinced you things would be okay. You can still pursue your passions with a child. Thinking back on it, you were wondering if she was only saying that because she was trying to convince herself of the same thing. Her career is taking off now, and you have Rhea more days in the week than usual. She's busy. You get it. But something in you is a little jealous of her. She gets to tour different cities around the area, and you're stuck being a parent. You're selfish, and you know this. She was the primary parent for the past 4 years. You know if you ever brought this up, she would probably curse you out for the next 3 days. You can't handle that again. The last time gave you a creative block for months. As a child of divorced parents, this is resonating some difficult feelings I'm having trouble putting articulation on, but it's whatever. Let's keep going. You can sort of tell I'm not used to talking a lot because my voice is already trying to go out. Still, despite all of your feelings towards the situation, you still take care of Rhea like she's the queen of the world. Having a daughter is pretty cool. She likes playing video games with you and shows you all the box with your music she comes across, which is more than you thought. BigBox isn't a bad app, and it's been helping you transition to a part-time manager only working 3 days a week. You learned some useful stuff off the app, like how to do your kids' hair. Who knew there was more to washing hair and putting a little oil on it every few days? Oh, she is adorable! After being dragged around the mall, a few fidget toy purchases, and a trip to the car to drop off all the shopping bags, you find yourself in front of the local boot locker. You think it's time for Rhea to get her first pair of Fire Force 2s. Oh my gosh, the names for these off-brand stuff. You didn't get your first pair of forces until you were 10. You remember begging your mom for them until one day your grandma overheard and took you to the mall to get them. You miss her. You should go visit her grave soon. The memory of getting your first pair of forces is one of your favorite childhood memories. You want to give Rhea the same experience. She lets go of your hand as she runs towards a display of sparkly socks. You can't help but laugh. She's her mother's child. Alice always had an eye for jewelry and things that shine in bright light. Daddy, Daddy, can I get these? You bend down to eye level with her as she shows you the pair of socks she wants. They match a pair of shorts you just got from another store. Sure, you got an eye for fashion, Rhea. Where are you learning all these trends from? Mommy, she showed me pictures of her when she was 5. Just like me. Oh, I want to look just I want to look just like her. You have to bite hard at the side of your cheek to prevent yourself from tearing up right then and there. Rhea got all the best parts of Alice. No wonder why you're so biased. Oh, you shouldn't be biased towards your children. Oh, hon. You know what else Mommy had when she was your age? What? You take her hand and lead her to the direction of the kids' mic section. Rhea immediately darts over to a pair of white lows with a pink rose in the back. Nice choice. Nice choice. You jump as you quickly turn around to see a man and a young girl who look around the same age as Rhea. Rhea screams in excitement as she runs up to hug the other girl. Rhea! Nayeli! Oh, she's just precious. The other girl hugs her back and they talk a bit too loudly to each other about God knows what. You tuned it out as soon as you heard Peppa Pig. You realize this man is still standing in front of you, looking at the exchange with a smirk on his face. He must be her father. Oh, it's choice option. I don't think anyone's in stream, but if there's any lurkers in there, which option should I go with? Let's try and figure. I'm leaning. Okay, so what I think I've learned about the game is that you have to get all the endings before it moves on. So it sort of, I don't want to say it forces you, but it sort of forces you to like explore everything um before just like slamming through all the different routes, you know? Um so I think it doesn't necessarily matter what I choose to pick right now because I'm gonna have to come back and like replay through it to get all the different endings, you know? So I'm gonna go with my what I'm leaning towards. KK's daycare center. Yeah. Been taking her ever since she was a baby. He looks lovingly at his daughter. You can tell he's a better father than you'll ever be. Now you don't know if he's her father. That could be her brother. Same, but her mom used to take her. Recently changed my schedule so I can drop her off and pick her up. Surprised I haven't seen you. He's embarrassed. Shit. Have we met before? Yeah, but it's fine. You always seem preoccupied with saying hi to the kids. They seem to love you. Yeah, they know my music from Big Bach. Why is that so embarrassing to say? It's paying your bills, but children around your daughter's age enjoying your music doesn't feel like a flex. Not the intended audience at all. No way. What song is it? He pulls out his phone, opening the app. Actually, what's your Big Bach? I'll find it through there. You reluctantly pull out your phone and open the app to give him your username. Oh, I feel this. You have built up a decent following, about 1.2 million followers just from your music alone. The amount of followers kind of gets to you, especially since it felt like it was instantly. You're an overnight success. You're sure that's not good for your mental health. You pretend to look through your messages instead. You're watching his reaction. It's rare to see someone discovering your music for the first time. The way he smiles is almost cringe-like. Scary. Terrifying. Oh wow, you're really famous. I've heard a clip of your music before. Thanks. Thank you? Question mark? You know, I've always wanted to work with a rapper. Oh my gosh. Oh, you make music too? Nah, I prefer more standing, but I'm a personal trainer. I can make you have that body yada yada yada. We can make you have that body yada 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 yada. Have your waist snatched? Isn't that a thing for women? I mean, I know gender is. Have you seen Captain America? His shit is snatched. I'm not sure if I want to look like Captain America. You don't want to be the first rapper to look like Captain America? Okay, we're playing loosey-goosey with, like, what references we're allowed to use. Like, they use Popeyes and Big Bach, but we can say Captain America and Peppa Pig. Like, what? And he's like, compelling point, but you're not sure if you want to go through that process. I mean, I don't know if I want to go that far, but I wouldn't mind getting back in shape. It's been a while. Here, I'll send you my number through the app. You'll probably regret this. You take the opportunity to actually look him over. He's kind of attractive in a way you can't figure out how. Sexually, you can't be thinking about this. You have shoes to pick out. Alright, Rhea, do you want to do a try them on? Yes! You reach down to grab her size from the shelf, removing some tissue before helping her try them on. She spins around and then runs towards the nearest mirror. Her friend follows after her. They grow up so fast, huh? Tell me about it. Feels like a week ago she was just throwing up on my new bolo. Yeah. You two stand in silence, watching your respective child check out their new shoes. Maybe this dad shit is worth it. Rhea eventually gets bored and runs back towards you, grabbing the socks from your hand. Daddy, let's go. I want a pretzel. Sure. Let's go. You turn your attention towards Alonzo, who's still preoccupied with looking through your music. Text me. We can set up a sesh. Can't wait. Enthusiastic much? Some people are just like that. One of the few things you've learned walking at Popeyes. You can't wait to quit that place. You probably shouldn't have given this man your number. First text was fine, and then he kept going and snuck 3 gifts in there. They were Nicki Minaj gifts. Oh, did you meet a Barb? So, I was thinking, got a lot of free time this week in the evening since my assistant is leading classes. Maybe I can sneak a session or two around 8 p.m.? Oh my god. They actually included the gift of Nicki Minaj in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. He could have just said yes. God, you can't stand stands. Sure, I can do Thursday. Nice, I'll put you on my schedule. See you soon, Poppy. What? What was that week for? You shouldn't think about this too hard. It means nothing. It's not like you were going through his Instagram and checking him out. He's nice to look at, but you can't tell if you're actually attracted to him or if you have unlearned enough internalized misogyny to admit when a man is attractive. The way you think about him is more how you think of women and lust, but it's not serious enough to get in a serious relationship. You have too much on your plate right now. Strange. You know what? I should probably save because I haven't saved in a while. Did it oversave? Oh, there we go. And it saved here. Okay. I don't like that. Go back. Okay. You push the thought away as you walk up the stairs to his studio. It leaves you a little more winded than you would like to admit. It's been a while since you've been to a gym, and besides the lifting you do at work, you don't really get that much exercise in. Your kids are still pretty young, but pretty big, and sometimes carrying them hurts your back. Getting older sucks. You got that right, my guy. The studio is nice. Judging by the expensive decor, you should have known you'd have to sign a guest book before coming in. You can tell he makes really good money. Hey, glad you can make it. He reaches out a hand in greeting. You clumsily adjust your bag to extend your own. Who handshakes these days? It was time to get in shape. Is this entire room yours? Yeah, gave it to me as a promotion. Now I run my classes and private sessions here with a few assistants. Nice. Congrats, man. It's pretty sweet. You wouldn't mind coming here often. Wait, is that a Nicki Minaj mural behind you? You turn around to look above the mirrors. A painted Nicki Minaj mural covering the upper walls. Jesus Christ. Oh, don't be a party pooper. I. Hmm. Hmm. Part of me feels like, yeah, no, I gotta go. But I'm also like, oh, don't be a party pooper. Like, I, I don't, I'm not a stan person, but I also don't necessarily get the hate towards stans. I mean, some stans can be a bit overzealous, but let's go with this. Uh, what is that? What? He follows your gaze and laughs. What? First of all, it's Nikki. Her songs? Gospel. Jesus is shaking in her grave. Oh my god. Come on now, honey. This is the Christ of Saint Menage of the Cross. Get fit knowing you is blessed. A bunch of my besties and I wanted to show some appreciation for the queen herself. Took forever. Who knew painting was so hard? My homegirl Jasmine drew all of it though. She's talented AF. Did he just speak in emojis? Why does he talk like that? Don't be a party pooper. How old is he? No, you're not getting into this. It looks. Looking at it, it doesn't look bad. It's pretty good. Maybe you should ask for a number. You need some album art that doesn't look like a recolor of an anime character. It looks cool. Might have to cop Jasmine's number if she's this good with it. So, anyways, he's like, anyway. You kind of gesture, not sure what to ask. You honestly can't remember what you agreed to do with him. Wait. So we're going to start with some stretching. I set up a mat for you. Pink mat. Alright. You gotta face your internalized, well, I don't know if it's misogyny or patriarchy that says like pink is for girls and stuff. I'm not sure. But you gotta fight it. You gotta fight it. Do you stretch often? I don't even know the last time I stretched. Alright, I'll go easy on you. He moves to his own mat, cracking his knuckles before moving to touch his toes. You attempt to mimic him, but damn. I feel that. That shit hurts. It has been a while since you've properly stretched, but you didn't think it would be that bad. You sort of get stuck, your arms dangling in front of you as your back kind of just prevents you from standing up. You kind of just swing there until you feel a hand on your back. I got you. Here, just spread your legs a little. He helps you slowly stand up, hand on your back, supporting you the entire time. You feel something. He smells good. Like he's wearing perfume. Whatever it is, it smells nice and brings you a sense of comfort. Don't get hot and bothered now. No wonder why he has the studio. He's good at what he does. He moves you to different positions, standing close enough that you can almost hear his own heartbeat, or maybe that's your own. He's so close and you're really trying your hardest not to think too hard about it. That scene is pretty gay. Pretty gay. I'm not mad at it, but it's like, artists knew what they were doing. You don't realize you're holding your breath before you find yourself collapsing on the floor, rolling onto your back as you suck in a deep breath, trying to regain your composure. This sucks. Malik? You good? You're still trying to catch your breath, but you sort of give him a weak thumbs up. If you were still keeping score, this would be a point for him. You can't believe you took an L this bad. After a few moments, you slowly sit up and get back on your feet, wiping your forehead in dramatics. So where were we? The evening is filled with some awkward stretching, too many Nicki Minaj songs. You will admit some of it's good, and a workout that leaves you sweating a bit more than you would like to admit. Well, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. Like I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. You'll get used to it. Make sure to take a hot shower when you get home. It'll loosen up those muscles. Will do. So, next week? You want to come back and do that again? You looked uncomfortable. Yeah? I'm sure I'll get used to this in a few weeks. Gotta have the rapper look. Rhea is getting heavier and heavier each day. You let out a laugh, grabbing your bag and heading out. Thanks, man. See you around. Wait, do you wanna smoke? We can hotbox in my car. I'm kinda sweaty, but as long as I have the aux, fine. He rolls his eyes but ultimately follows after you and leads you to his car. It's a nice one. There isn't a car seat, so you're assuming this isn't his family car. He unlocks the door and quickly opens it for you. Thanks, man. But I'm a ladies' man, mostly. Mostly? Mostly. Yeah. I've had some experiences lately, but I don't know. Experiences is putting it lightly. You had an entire crisis, my dude. He lights up as soon as he passes you the aux. You put on some Missy Elliott. Probably a good medium for the both of you. As hot as you are, I don't fuck straight dudes who are questioning their sexuality. Unless... What? No, I don't want to experiment. I don't think I'm ready. I still need to figure it out. Babe, there's nothing to figure out. You're either into dudes or you're not. That's not true. It can be hard to figure yourself out. It's simple. Ain't nothing wrong with liking men, and the sooner you figure that out, the better. He says it like it's simple, but I feel like when you have a lot of internalized things, it's not as simple as being like, yeah, so what? I wish it were that easy, but I don't think it is for a lot of people. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with liking men. Did I say there was something wrong with liking men? Why else are you confused? You've spent most of your life around people telling you liking men is bad, sinful. The people in church frown at the mere idea of it. Growing up, your friends would call things they didn't like gay and throw around homophobic slurs for fun, but the hate never made sense to you. You never chimed in, yet you didn't speak up. You tried to convince yourself that you didn't know better and you didn't, but something about that makes you feel like you should be guilty. You can't dwell on this while getting smoked out by the man who had his hand on your ass not even an hour ago. Well, when you figure it out, I get it. All of my life I've been taught being gay is bad, but it really isn't. Right? Duh. That's what I just said. That's what I just told you. It's okay to like men. It's okay to like men. It's okay. It is okay, my guy. It is to like men. Yeah. Now, take this joint. We're having this deep discussion. Now, here, get high with me. Too good for a wood? Ew, no. They're nasty, disgusting aftertaste. He has a point, but you've gotten used to them by now. It's been years. Alright, you got me there. I gotta think about this more. Don't think too hard. You'll psych yourself out. Just follow your heart, Poppy. Why are you calling him Poppy? You laugh as you finish up listening to Missy for the next hour before deciding you need to head home. You don't sleep much that night, your mind learning and unlearning new things about yourself. It's going to take a while, but maybe eventually one day you'll admit to yourself your true feelings. Fighting the bisexual allegations. We never beating the allegations, my brother. We got an achievement for that. Fighting the bisexual allegations and losing. So I'm assuming that was the good end, and I have an idea of what the bad end might be. Um, I have a feeling it has to do with dissing Nikki. Um, oh, was that it? Because now I've got a new person. Huh. I thought that there was more to the route. Huh. Should I? Hmm. I don't know what I should do. Hold on. I'm still not sure what to do. I feel like I want to just go ahead and get Isabel. But I also want to see what happens if I hit X. But let's just go for Isabel. If my game will let me. Please don't crash again. I thought I hit the heart. Here we go. A meeting at Pink Lobster. Drugs, alcohol, partial nudity. Woo! Let's go ahead and save. And I also want to check out the CGs to see if I got them all. Because I'm 41%. Okay, no, I didn't get the one with Alonzo. I got fighting the bisexual allegations, and I got this one. But I didn't get the bad end. So I'm gonna have to replay that at some point. Sorry, I did not read that at all. You find yourself in front of your Popeyes around 10 a.m. It's dark outside despite the fact that it's middle of June. The clouds overshadow your store as you fumble for your keys. It looks like it might rain, which already puts a damper on your mood. You hate the rain. You always find yourself thinking of your girlfriend. Or, more accurately, your ex-girlfriend, the ex who made you into the person you are now. Or, well, at least according to your latest mixtape. Ever since your music started popping off on Big Buck, you feel on top of the world. Record labels are flooding your DMs. You are always meant for fame, and the woman trying to slide in your Instagram DMs is pretty good on your confidence. You pull out your phone, notifications booming, something you're not used to yet. So many people want to talk to you, pursue you, and actually care about your craft. It's weird. You've been waiting for this for years, and now that it's finally happening, it feels weird. But you feel on top of the world. What can you say? It's the Sagittarius in you. It's around noon when you come out of your back office to make sure people aren't fucking around in the front, business per usual. The bar on the other side of the building has its usual day drinkers while the restaurant is still top tier. It's got a 3-star rating for a reason. You can't wait to quit this place for good. A woman around your age walks into the main entrance looking a bit unsure of which direction she wants to go. You catch her eye, and her loud appearance fills the room with the energy of a high school musical. And that isn't a good thing. She ultimately decides to come to your fine establishment first and you pretend you weren't watching her from the moment she opened the door. So I'm thinking I want to drown down some dry biscuits with a shot of tequila. Nice to know you don't drink much. Yeah, not much of a drinker. I dabble more in the cool drug scene. Nothing crazy, just the shit growing from the earth. You look her over, even though she's not quite your type, still. A man would never turn a plate of fresh fruit. My guy, is that the way you describe people? What can I get for you? It's Tuesday. We've got a special 2 wings, 2 fries, and a biscuit for $3. $3, damn. That's a steal. Theater camp. They give the counselors a discount, but I'm really over those dry sandwiches. I bet they got y'all with those dry-ass turkey and ham sandwiches with expired mayo and mustard. I knew the mustard was expired. Mustard isn't supposed to be spicy. Dijon mustard is spicy. Really? I can't handle spicy food. My abuela makes fun of me for it all the time. Let's go with abuela es Latin. Abuela is Latina. Oh, I don't speak much Spanish. I mean, I do, but my Spanish is pretty ugly, so I try not to speak too much of it. Every time I do, people always have something to say. There isn't any judgment here. I hardly speak English. You both share a laugh, and the way she laughs is loud, louder than you expected. So loud that it fills the room. It somehow feels warmer in the restaurant, or maybe that's just you. You like your woman hot enough to heat you up. That sounds stupid, but it could be a bar at some point in the near future. You make a mental note of it. The woman is quiet for a moment, realizing that everyone in the room is staring at her, and it seems to only push her into even more performativity. Maybe she's an actress, or maybe she's just a theater kid who never grew out of it. You realize you never got her name. Name's Malik, a manager of this three-star establishment. She lets out another loud laugh, this time a bit shorter. It sounds like you caught her off guard. Isabel, but everyone calls me Isa, and I'm the greatest singer on the East Coast. She has some pipes on her. You can't lie. The singing is a bit of a distraction to the other customers, but you're the manager today and you don't really give a shit. You don't get paid $21.50 an hour to block yourself from getting some pussy. Oh my god. My guy. Oh my gosh. I feel like I want to ask this, but this feels slightly crass. I don't know. I wish I was thinking of pausing because I'm close to 50 minutes of recording. So I might just pick an option and then pause and call it a day. This feels a little too flirtatious, but this feels not crass, but blunt, like you in that musical shit. And it's why do you talk the way you talk, my guy? It's realistic, but it's also why are you the way that you are? I know the reason. But also, my guy, please get some help. Um, hmm. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Took a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Can you sing for me? Maybe in a few hours after I get out of work. I knew he was gonna pull that face. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. Isabel rolls her eyes, and you can tell you hit a nerve. You should apologize. See, I knew it was a little too flirtatious, but I don't know. We've got like 4 more minutes before I hit the 50-minute mark, so we might as well hit the 50-minute mark. Hey, sorry. Was that rude? You have been getting better at apologizing and realizing how much of a man you are being. Ever since what happened with Yolanda, you've been a little more careful with how you treat people. Her sob still echoes in your ears. Her anguish keeps you up every night. Eh, it's fine. I'm sure you didn't mean it like that. Singing? So, like, you do musicals and shit? Her face instantly lights up, like you hit a nerve in the most sensitive part of her body. Not sexually, you mean. Although it wouldn't be hard to hit that nerve too, after all. You've been known to be a man of many talents. Alright, I think that actually, I'm done. I'm done. You know what? Actually, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done, actually. So I'm actually going to end here. I know I've only got like 3 more. I just saved. Why are you saying unsaved game progress? I know I've only got like 3 more minutes before I hit the 50-minute mark, but I think it's actually funnier if I just end here. So I don't know if my stream was of any quality, but if it wasn't, you can see this video on YouTube. Um, and thanks for stopping by and have a great afternoon. Bye bye.